Hello everyone, welcome to R.A.D Battles Vlog. This is Ninjakx here. The reason why I wanted to talk to everyone is that we have an upcoming PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale tournament. 3 has been put in already. 1 was unaired due to video recording issues. That's been since corrected, so we have another one coming up. Possibly in the Easter time frame, which is great, but I wanted to share with someone conceptually after the last tournament what I call the Pokemon logic. And what I mean by that is every single one of these tournament fighters in the R.A.D Battles team associates with certain Pokemon, and I'll tell you why I'm thinking that way, but it's good to think about it that way. Pokemon, if you really think about it, is a very definition of reacting, adapting, and defeating. If people have watched the series, if people played the games, you're a pocket monster, you're taken out of the Pokeball, and you put in an arena, you don't even know who you're facing, and you have to figure out what their weaknesses are, how to defeat them in order to survive. And that's what we have to do here as the R.A.D Battles team. So I'm going to start with just from the rankings alone, you'll see the statistics at the end of this video of where people fall. And we'll start first, and we're going to start with Beast. So Beast, I consider a Bulbasaur. So, he's a Bulbasaur. He's a grunt. He'll come in, he'll do whatever. He puts the vine whips out there and starts whipping it out and whipping people and stuff like that. And, at first you feel the sting, but nothing really comes of it afterwards. So, just continues to grind, continues to try to evolve, but he's a Bulbasaur. What can I say? He's a Bulbasaur. The next person I would like to talk about is Ninjakx. Getting back to the basics tournament, I felt bad for him. Really did. I mean, in Fancy Feast, he looked like a Pidgeotto. Flying up, go, and ready to strike. He was just ready, and then back to the basics. He just went right back to straight old Pidgey, just straight up Pidgey. Just flying around, chirp, 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 and then just getting shot off quickly. I mean, he got eliminated quickly, and people who don't know, because all you do is see the highlights, we actually have 5 players on the R.A.D Battles team, including myself. Places in All-Stars is only 4 players. So, how's that possible? So, basically, if you're the first out, so we have a stock of 4 lives, if you're out first, you're out of the rest of that round and the rest of the next round as well. So it's really not in your best interest to get eliminated first. And what's happened in the basic training tournament was that Mad Max kept on getting eliminated fast, and when you do that, you lose your momentum. And I argued, since the tournament was about another 6 hours long, he probably definitely lost a lot of at least an hour of gaming experience, and it's hard to even win that. So the tournament's first to 10, which is why the tournament's so long. We actually did a 2-parter for basic training, so one day we've gotten to the point that we're so good that we stopped at 1 o'clock in the morning, and then we played the following week, wrapped it up, and someone got first to 10, and I'll tell you who that is in a sec. So that's Mad Max. If I would talk about myself, Ninjakx, I'm more of a Meowth. I am someone that can talk. I'm a Pokemon that can talk, so I'm a logical guy. The way I play is logically, strategically, but I never seem to get over the hump. I seem to make one big mistake that never gets me, the win, the tournament win. So it's just I'm there with full of potential, but nothing to show for it, and that's why I consider myself a Meowth. Monkey King. Monkey King is, I call, Charizard. I think he's beyond Charmeleon. I think I think he's, he's not really. He's beyond the Charmander as well. I think he's kind of maybe in the middle. That's why I say Charizard. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it incorrectly, but he's a Charizard. Just flames you, knows what he's doing, has arrogance, and he has a lot to show for it. He's very good in this game, um, and has been a tournament winner. So he knows what he needs to do. He knows what games to play. He adapts quickly, and he's fantastic. TGD, he's ranked number one in this tournament so far out of all three. He is no question, Mr. Mewtwo, smart, intelligent, strategic. Definitely knows his game and mentally plays games with the rest of the players. He plays a lot of mind games with the rest of these players. So that's why he tends to get the leg up. He tends to, out talk, outthink, people, and that's really why he gets the advantage. That's how he gets his wins, and he knows how to execute. He executes at the right time. He picks the right characters that fit him. I still think the characters that the rest of the team picks, with the exception of Monkey King, we're still trying to figure out. We're still not fully comfortable with. But he is definitely comfortable with the characters he picks. So I guess I would give tips. If I could give tips to Beast, I would say, continue to use the character you're using. Spike has been your best character. You did really well at basic training. I would stick with that formula. I would keep at it and, continue to evolve. Mad Max, I would say, stick to your game. I mean, don't let one tournament take you out of the loop. Fancy Face, you did well. I mean, I think you've forgotten that you got actually the momentum towards the end and you started winning, and who you won with was actually with Naruko. You seem to abandon her and put Dante. Naruko is your better player, actually. I hate to break it to you. It's actually a better player. Dante, you do enough to cause some havoc, but never over the hump. Statistically, she's your better character. You just need to stick with her, have confidence in her, and don't get frustrated. Don't let that get to you. Come in fresh, come in ready, even if you're eliminated first. Just don't let the game mentally get to you because this is how TGD gets his advantage. He totally takes advantage of the weak. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. So stick to that game. Monkey King. There's not really much to say. I mean, you know what you're doing. You just also don't know how to get over that hump sometimes as well. I guess my tip for you is just to be patient. I think sometimes you just get very ambitious and run into situations that you shouldn't be running into, and you get, tossed off the ledge. So just be patient. Learn from your dad. He plays patiently, and that's why he's number one. Um, for myself, don't abandon my characters. I think I tend to do that. I tend to switch and lose confidence sometimes, but I actually am doing okay. I'm ranked number three right now, so I just need to just stick with the character, just have confidence, and go from there. And I guess that's it. And then TGD, I don't really have any tips for you other than lose. Just lose. Just let us, win for once. I know in the first one caused some controversy and let Monkey King win, but just lose. Okay. Before I go, like I mentioned, tournaments coming up. What I tend to show is really the highlights, but really I show the one-on-one battles because that's the most crucial. It's a very end, last stocks and what's going on with that. So just enjoy that. And I'm gonna, you'll see some additions that you'll like and continue to comment on any further suggestions. And you'll see more Rad Battle stuff, new series coming up. So there's just more to be excited about. I want to thank so far the 31 subscribers that's taken their time to watch the videos. Continue to watch, like, comment, subscribe, spread the word. We're only growing. I am gonna create a Twitch TV um, soon. Actually, of these tournaments, it's trying to get the hardware in to make that happen, but that's going to happen soon. Actually, that's going to happen starting in the summer. So be on the lookout for that. So if you want to stick around and see 8 hours of play